The heading, Introduction, Unveiling the Shadow of Artificial Intelligence, signals an exploration into the less discussed, potentially adverse effects of AI technologies. At its core, this concept seeks to shed light on the hidden or underreported negative consequences that accompany the rapid development and deployment of artificial intelligence. While AI is often lauded for its capacity to revolutionize industries and improve efficiencies, there are intrinsic challenges that raise ethical, social, and economic concerns. Understanding the darker aspects of AI is crucial because as AI technologies become more prevalent, they exert greater influence over various aspects of human lives. This underscores the need for a balanced perspective that recognizes both the benefits and potential pitfalls. Acknowledging these concerns allows for more informed discussions on how to navigate the future of AI responsibly. One stark example of AI's dark side is algorithmic bias. When AI systems inherit biases from their training data, they can perpetuate and even amplify these biases in real-world applications, leading to unfair treatment in areas such as hiring, law enforcement, and healthcare. For instance, biased algorithms have led to wrongful arrests and discriminatory lending practices, disproportionately affecting marginalized groups. Another example is AI's potential to infringe on privacy. Surveillance technologies powered by AI can be used to monitor individuals at an unprecedented scale. Consider the deployment of facial recognition systems in public spaces. While intended for security purposes, these systems can lead to mass surveillance, raising significant privacy concerns and the potential for misuse by authoritarian regimes. There are various opinions supporting the need to address these AI issues. Some experts advocate for stricter regulations and oversight to ensure ethical AI development, while others emphasize the importance of transparency and accountability in AI systems. However, the discourse is not without its controversies. Some argue that focusing too heavily on AI's darker aspects could hamper innovation and stymie potential benefits. Additionally, there's a debate over the feasibility of achieving truly unbiased AI systems, given the complexity and inherent biases of human society. The notion of AI's shadow intricately connects to broader themes like ethics in technology, data privacy, and social justice. Examining the dark side of AI compels us to consider how these technologies should be governed and the societal frameworks necessary to mitigate adverse effects. This exploration forms a critical part of the ongoing dialogue about AI's role in shaping the future, urging us to seek balanced advancement that prioritizes ethical considerations alongside technological progress. The concept of the dark side of AI nobody talks about highlights an often overlooked concern within the rapidly evolving field of artificial intelligence: the unintended and potentially harmful consequences of AI technologies on society. At its core, this notion refers to the ways in which AI can perpetuate or even exacerbate existing social inequalities, invade privacy, or operate with a lack of transparency and accountability. Despite the undeniable benefits of AI, such as increased efficiency and innovation, it is crucial to scrutinize these darker aspects to ensure responsible and ethical deployment of these technologies. The importance of this point lies in its ability to prompt critical reflection and dialogue about the ethical implications and governance of AI systems. Without such scrutiny, AI might deepen societal divides or erode civil liberties under the guise of technological advancement. One pertinent example of this dark side is the use of biased AI algorithms in hiring processes. These systems may perpetuate gender or racial biases embedded in historical data, leading to discriminatory hiring practices. Another example is AI-powered surveillance tools that infringe upon personal privacy by enabling mass surveillance without adequate oversight, raising concerns about the erosion of civil liberties. Supporters for addressing these concerns argue that technology should be developed with ethical considerations at its forefront. Thought leaders like Timnit Gebru, an AI ethics advocate, have raised alarms about the ways in which AI technologies can reinforce systemic biases, pushing for greater transparency and accountability within AI research and development. However, addressing AI's dark side is not without its challenges. There's a tension between rapid innovation and comprehensive regulation. Critics argue that excessive regulation could stifle technological advancement. Yet without oversight, AI systems may operate opaquely, exacerbating social inequities or infringing on individual rights. Additionally, alternative viewpoints suggest that the worries are overblown, asserting that existing ethical frameworks are sufficient to mitigate potential issues. The potential harms of AI are interlinked with other aspects of the main topic, influencing public trust in technology, shaping policy, and guiding the future direction of AI development. Awareness of AI's darker implications inspires the need for interdisciplinary collaboration between technologists, ethicists, and policymakers to ensure AI technology advances equitably and ethically, ultimately safeguarding society from unintended consequences. Ethical dilemmas in AI development involve the complex questions and moral uncertainties that arise when creating and implementing artificial intelligence technologies. As AI systems become integral to our daily lives, they bring with them challenges that necessitate careful consideration and ethical scrutiny. These dilemmas are significant because they touch on the broader theme of the dark side of AI nobody talks about, by exposing the unintended consequences and moral quandaries that emerge alongside technological advancement. One prominent example of an ethical dilemma in AI development is the use of autonomous vehicles. While these vehicles have the potential to reduce accidents and save lives, they also pose moral predicaments. For instance, in a situation where a crash is unavoidable, how should the AI prioritize decisions? Should it prioritize the safety of its passengers, pedestrians, or even abide by other criteria? These types of ethical questions highlight the difficulty in programming AI to align with complex human values. Another example is the deployment of facial recognition technology. While it offers benefits like enhanced security, its implementation raises concerns about privacy invasion, bias, and discrimination. There have been numerous incidents where facial recognition systems have inaccurately identified individuals, particularly among minority groups, leading to wrongful arrests or public exposure. The controversy surrounding facial recognition exemplifies the tension between technological progress and the potential harm it could inflict on personal freedoms and rights. In support of addressing these ethical dilemmas, many tech leaders and ethicists insist on developing AI within a framework of transparency and accountability. They argue for the inclusion of diverse perspectives in AI design and the enforcement of regulations that protect against misuse. Still, challenges exist due to differing cultural norms and the rapid pace of technological change, making it difficult to devise universally applicable guidelines. Opponents to overregulation, however, argue that imposing too many restrictions could stifle innovation and economic growth. Furthermore, they raise the point that the intrinsic complexity of AI could lead it to evolve beyond human oversight, regardless of ethical considerations. Ethical dilemmas in AI development are deeply interwoven with other aspects of AI's darker side, such as societal impact, regulatory challenges, and trust issues. These ethical concerns shape how societies perceive AI technology and influence the degree of acceptance and adoption. As we navigate this intricate landscape, the resolution of these dilemmas is crucial in ensuring that AI applications evolve to benefit society while minimizing harm. The heading from the outline on the dark side of AI nobody talks about likely refers to the often overlooked implications and risks associated with artificial intelligence that can have profound impacts on society. A key concept under this theme is the erosion of privacy. As AI systems become more sophisticated, they can analyze vast amounts of data to predict personal behavior and preferences with startling accuracy. The significance of privacy concerns is immense, as AI-driven surveillance systems can track individual movements, conversations, and digital footprints, leading to potential misuse and abuse. Individuals lose control over their personal information, which is a fundamental right in many societies. A pertinent example is the use of facial recognition technology in public surveillance systems. While these systems claim to enhance public safety, they can also lead to unwarranted surveillance and profiling, as seen in China's social credit system and reports of governmental overreach in cities like London. Another example is the way social media platforms utilize AI to harvest user data to influence consumer behavior and political opinions, which became apparent during events like the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where personal data was misused for political gains. Concerned opinions often emphasize that while AI can offer unparalleled insights and efficiencies, it can also be a tool for unprecedented intrusion if left unchecked. Critics argue this imbalance needs addressing through robust regulatory frameworks and improved transparency from companies deploying these AI technologies. However, challenges remain, especially in balancing these regulations against the pace of AI advancements and the economic benefits they bring. Controversies surrounding privacy concerns include the debate over the effectiveness of data protection laws, like the GDPR in Europe, and whether they can evolve soon enough to encompass AI's expansive capabilities. Additionally, alternative viewpoints suggest that users willingly trade privacy for the convenience and personalized experiences AI offers, sometimes not fully grasping the long-term implications. The erosion of privacy significantly influences other aspects of AI's dark side, such as the manipulation of information and decision-making processes. By compromising privacy, AI systems pave the way for targeted misinformation, reinforcing biases and threatening democratic processes. Moreover, this points to a broader issue of trust in AI systems, how societies can maintain it, and its integral role in the future development of ethical AI solutions. Therefore, addressing the erosion of privacy is crucial not only as an isolated issue, but as a cornerstone of a larger conversation on creating a balanced and ethical integration of AI in society.